project is Let's Live Well with Pain. It's a different way of looking at people managing their ongoing pain by having a curiosity of how to live well with pain.
We were supporting a lot of patients one-to-one for pain management, so we thought we'd be able to support more patients in terms of putting a group programme together and allowing them also to support each other within that.
You know, for people that have had pain and not been heard for so long, to meet other people in the same situation, it's amazing.
In our research, we did speak to a lot of the physios and a lot of the kind of clinicians, and we did make sure that anybody that comes onto our course has been kind of triaged by a physio. So the first step to coming onto the programme has to be that we're quite confident that the person there is living with ongoing pain, and we can just explore non-medical ways of managing their pain. Well, what we've seen the benefit is that support for each other, encouragement of each other, sharing their stories is really powerful.
It's enabled me to understand that you're not alone, that other people share and understand what your experiences are, because at times you can feel very isolated, but having met other people through that group, it's been life-changing.
It's that lived experience really, that all the people in the room, they were the experts. Nikki and I were just facilitating the conversation. We had a structure, we had a topic to introduce, and then we were led by what the patients wanted to talk about, and then kind of saw what happened.
It just gave me sort of like some acceptance, you know, I'm not just the only person going through all of this, but just having those connections with those people helped me through that really bad period of about a year. So having that group to go to really supported me. We
didn't shy away from the fact that there may be no answer to their pain. We didn't shy away from that, and we kind of regularly said this course it does what it says on the tin. Let's live well with pain and be curious.
I think firstly the acceptance of having the pain and knowing that it might be something that you live with, but you can live well.
We do have a structure that we follow in terms of the programme, however we do let it be a bit more like patient-led, so we may not cover everything that we want to in that session, and in terms of using the skills for the patients, if they have certain hobbies or things that they want to incorporate into the programme, we do allow that, so we allow the flexibility within the programme as well.
We were listened to, heard, and not only that, encouraged to listen to one another. It was the listening to one another and forming those connections and forging those bonds together that has made the difference.
We all take it in turns to speak, we all have our own say, we've all got something different to add, and just hearing everybody's different experiences is what makes the group.
There was lots of advice I give to people from what I do in my day-to-day job. Did you know this? You can do this, you know this, you know, can happen.
The sorts of topics we covered, which were kind of based on good sleep, eating well, moving well, is good for everybody. And often a conversation would be started and then there'd be someone in the room who could share something that they'd used to support that, and then other people would get the benefit of things that they'd not even thought about trying. And it was just quite magical at times, wasn't it, really?
We did do some research in terms of what was out there already, and there are like the pain clinics that are led in the hospital settings, but we did want to deliver something that was within more of a community setting. It was more accessible because patients were able to get there. You've got to think about transport and location as well, so we can deliver them in different locations quite close to the practice, but they're just easier to get to in terms of parking as well.
I'm not comfortable being in hospitals. It has negative connotations for me. It felt it was our space as opposed to a professional space, so where I felt that we could take ownership more easily.
Patients are offered a cup of tea and coffee before and after the session, and that's what we really wanted to provide, that aspect for the opportunity to socialise as well. So we thought a more relaxed setting in the community would work better.
You can't live forever in a doctor's surgery or a hospital environment. You've got to go and live at home on your own or with your partner. You don't really want to feel like a patient, you want to feel like a person.
Overall, it's been a very positive experience for me, not just for me, but I believe for other people in the group as well.
Oh, it's been wonderful. I've met some fabulous people. I've learnt so much and I'm managing my pain better.
your experience can make a difference to other people in the same situation.
I found a way back to myself and the things that I love.
It makes a massive difference. You know, it's such a simple thing that should have been done so long ago.